Okay, so I'm at my brother's house again, and this is a friend of ours. This is Bob. Bob, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Bob.
So, Bob is technically homeless, but I'm going to let him tell you what the deal is.
I've got a motorhome, but I'm not allowed to rent anything in the state of Oregon or in the United States at all because of a 20-year-old charge.
So, you basically have to park on the street.
Right?
So you're not allowed to move into like a trailer court or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So, in your mind, even though you have a place to sleep, you're homeless.
Right.
And how long have you been homeless?
About 9 years.
Before that, you lived in a house?
Yes.
And what have you done for a living?
I was a union millwright for a while. I built bridges as a welder. I worked on boilers, set chokers in the woods, work construction, all kinds of things.
So what do you do now?
I am medically retired.
So what do you do during the day to occupy yourself?
I have to work on my vehicles and keep them running.
And what kind of an income do you have? Are you on like Social Security?
SSD.
Oh, okay. So we're in Portland, and obviously you don't have a huge income. So what do you do other stuff to supplement your income? Or
Pick up cans and bottles.
do you use any of the services that the other homeless people use?
No.
None of them?
No, I get a food box once in a while.
Huh. Okay, so you're technically married, right?
Yes.
Like legally married, for real?
For real.
So how...
9 years.
Oh, okay, that's what I was going to ask. And she lives in the motorhome with you?
Yes.
And, I don't know, I guess you're just a happy little couple, right?
No, we're a couple, yeah.
So, is there anything you would like to explain to people that they maybe don't understand, or anything you'd like?
Well, I didn't pick being homeless. And it irritates me when people go by and honk at me, call me names, call me drug addict, which I don't do drugs. When I park my vehicle in an area, I always sweep the curb and the gutter where my vehicle is. I always clean up other people's stuff. But yet we get ridiculed because we're not in a house. I get $1,230 a month to live on.
So do you get the classic get a job?
Yeah. And get out of my neighborhood.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So do the cops hassle you for...
Yes, they do.
And what, do you have like 30 days before they make you move, or how does that work when you're in a motorhome?
They can make you move right then, or give you a ticket for illegal parking, or they get the parking people out there and they give you 72 hours, I think it is, to move. And if you don't move, then they tow your stuff.
So the places where you've been around this neighborhood where we are now, you haven't had too much of a problem, have you?
No. They see that I get out, and sweep over there by the park. We sweep the entire road distance. We push brooms and pick up all the trash every day.
So you're not one of the ones that I see when I drive down the road and they have like a half a ton of worldly belongings around?
No.
That everybody else considers garbage?
No. Nothing ever gets outside my motorhome.
Yeah, and I can vouch for him on that because he stayed right here outside my brother's house. But do you have an explanation as to why some homeless people, you drive by their tent or whatever, and there's just, bike frames and just miscellaneous stuff?
I don't understand it. Especially people when I go by a camp and I'll see a stack of microwaves. What are they going to do? Plug them into the trees?
I don't understand it. There's got to be some kind of logic to it in their mind.
I don't know, because I can get the same stuff, but I don't have the room to pack it around, so why have it?
That's what I don't understand. There used to be a person that came over here that I brought up earlier, and he's not with us anymore, but he had a habit of just having a ton of garbage. And they'd make him move, and he'd leave the garbage behind. But yet the next time they'd tell him to move, he'd be mad because the railroad or whoever told him to move.
Right.
I don't think...
you can be homeless, but you can be neat about it.
Right. Yeah, and it was almost like he did it as a, you're going to make me move anyway, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't understand the straight up garbage. I kind of understand because maybe it's a long ways to a dumpster or whatever, but like you said, a stack of microwaves, I don't get it.
But see, if you leave your garbage, it brings in rodents. Rodents end up chewing up all your stuff and biting you. It's common sense, get rid of the garbage. There's dumpsters all over the city.
Yeah, that's what I would think too, but I see a lot of garbage, and I don't get
They're
it.
lazy. Most of these people are lazy.
I think that's what it comes down to a lot. Yeah. So, I don't know. I have a lot of questions about being homeless, but is there anything else that you would like to clarify? That
see my motorhome, quit honking at me, and I'm not a degenerate. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
Mm-hmm.